Hello football fanatics, and welcome back to PL Breaking News. Sterling and Joe Gomez join in £105 million triple deal, Aston Villa's dream. The clock is ticking on Aston Villa's summer transfer window as Unai Emery gears up for a run in the Champions League. The Villains have already strengthened in key areas this summer, sealing a £50 million deal for Everton enforcer Amadou Onana, who scored his side's first goal of their Premier League season in the 2-1 win over West Ham, and the £37.5 million signing of Chelsea's Ian Maatsen. They'd also added Ross Barkley to their squad, alongside strength for the future in the form of Samuel Eiling Jr., Lewis Dobbin, Enzo Barrenetxea, and Jadon Philogene. However, business may not yet be concluded, as the departure of winger Moussa Diaby to Saudi Arabia not only left them with a hole to fill but £60 million to fill it. Premier League stars Raheem Sterling and Joe Gomez are on the agenda for Emery's side, as well as a new striker. Mirror Football dives into what a perfect end to the summer would look like for Villa. £105 million transfer haul. In an unlikely series of moves that may change the course of Villa's season, the club could welcome Gomez, Sterling and former Chelsea target Samu Omorodian in a ton-topping triple move this summer. New Reds boss arm slot left Liverpool ace Gomez at home during his team's opening 2-0 win against Ipswich Town, as the player assesses his options ahead of a potential Anfield exit. Despite reports suggesting the £40 million rated England defender could be in contention to feature in his side's upcoming Brentford clash, potential suitors will likely come sniffing as the window closes. Gomez was offered to Newcastle as part of their failed Anthony Gordon bid, and it may be that Eddie Howe's men approach the player. Yet, it has been reported that the Villains are interested in Gomez and could launch a bid themselves, adding a versatile defender to an already solid backline. Sterling is another out-of-sorts star who could arrive at Villa Park after the Blues stripped of his squad number and essentially ousted him from the club. After being left out of Enzo Maresca's first Premier League squad, the winger's representatives released a condemning statement, displaying his disappointment at not being selected. With the Englishman having burnt bridges with his club, Villa, who are in need of cover out wide, could take a punt on Sterling, and he has been offered to them by Chelsea. His £300,000 a week wages are too rich for Villa's blood, but as the clock counts down, they may be able to work something out and add another goal-scoring threat to their lineup. 20-year-old Spanish marksman Omorodian, meanwhile, has reportedly been offered to clubs by Atletico Madrid after his failed move to Chelsea, and Villa are supposedly one of them. The striker was meant to head in the opposite direction when Conor Gallagher arrived in the Spanish capital, but personal terms scuppered the move. Emery's side could be the ones who take advantage and sign the £35 million rated striker. With John Duran seeking an exit because he wants to start more games and be first choice, despite his celebration against West Ham indicating he would now stay. Omorodian would provide something different to Ollie Watkins up top, and is another player who would be signed with an eye on the future. If the Spaniard is deemed too expensive or inexperienced for Villa, a move for Crystal Palace's Jean-Philippe Matita could also suffice. The Frenchman is reportedly open to leaving the East London club this window. Even securing the services of one of these stars could prove pivotal, as Villa need to fire on both domestic and European fronts this campaign.